Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. As you can see, it's sunset in Islamabad, but that's okay. The sun will rise again tomorrow, inshallah. Some people, they're like the sun in the sky. They make everybody's life and the world bright and shining. And if they reach their sunset, they will not rise again because we get life on this earth only once. Dr. Afia Siddiqui is such a person who was and is like a shining bright shining sun in the sky or bright shining star at night, and she is in captivity since 19 years, of which 12 years have been in the American jail in Texas, FMC, Carswell. And a very important date, 23rd September, is coming up. What happened on 23rd of September? Basically, Dr. Afia Siddiqui was abducted from Karachi, Pakistan by the secret agencies and transported to Bagram, Afghanistan, where she was in secret detention for 5 years. Then she surfaced in 2008 from Bagram, Afghanistan, and she was transported to America. And there was a trial upon her over there, and she was sentenced to 86 years in prison for apparently attempting to shoot a person who had kidnapped her. So although the evidence is against her shooting anybody, but even if there is evidence of her shooting, it's really funny that if somebody kidnaps you and you wake up, you regain consciousness and you find a gun lying around, wouldn't you try to defend yourself? Anyhow, so 23rd September is coming up. It's been 12 years since she has been in American jail, and 7 years before that, 2010 to 22, yes, 12 years. And so what I'm trying to say over here is that starting from today, we have about 10 days to 23rd of September. So what we need to do is we need to make an effort once again for the freedom of Dr. Afia Siddiqui, and the time, it seems, is very, very ripe to campaign for her freedom. These 10 days are very, very important. First of all, because we have 23rd September coming up, that marks another day in history where she continues to languish in the American captivity, where they were unable to charge her for any kind of terrorism for which she was initially suspected and picked up. They could not charge her for any kind of terrorism. There are no terrorism charges against her. Rather, she was and is an educationist who wanted to bring an educational revolution in Pakistan, very much what Pakistan needs right now. So the second reason why these 10 days are very, very important are because of the floods that have come to Pakistan in the last 2 to 3 months. And because Pakistan is so devastated by the floods, 1/3 of Pakistan is submerged in water. And the president of the United Nations, who has just visited Pakistan and viewed the places which are under flood, he has said that it will take around 6 months for the water to settle down, which is a very bad situation since the winters are coming up as well. So for 6 months, those people, the flood victims, will be displaced. They will be like displaced from their homes in camps. And people from all over the world, political personalities, social workers, media personalities, they have either they've taken to the social media and made some kind of documentary vlog about Pakistan, or they have actually come down here themselves with aid and support and help from all over the world. And they have actually reached the places in Pakistan where the flood victims are, and they're helping them out. Yusuf Estates has come here, and this actor from the Ertugrul Turkish drama Ertugrul series, he has come here, and lots of other people are here. So Pakistan is basically in the limelight. Pakistan is in the news because of the flood devastation. So we are trying to reach out. We are making an international appeal to all of you who are listening, who are here because of the floods. We have another emergency in Pakistan other than the flood as well, which needs attention, and that is the illegal detention of Dr. Afia Siddiqui in America. While you're here, we would love to hear from you. We would love to see you making a vlog for Dr. Afia Siddiqui, and whatever is in your capacity to work towards the freedom of Dr. Afia Siddiqui. We're going to share a few contacts after this vlog, what anybody of us can do, whether we are a common citizen or we are somebody special. We can write to the White House for Dr. Afia's freedom, and we can write to email the leadership of Pakistan, whoever we think is capable of bringing her back, and we can call. We're going to share a number of the GHU ISPR. ISPR stands for Inter-Services Public Relations, which means that the GHQ of Pakistan, the armed forces, they want to be friends with the public and they want to have feedback of the public. So you can call up this number and make your request and demand that it is the responsibility of the armed forces of Pakistan to defend, to protect the people of Pakistan, whether they are in Pakistan or outside Pakistan. So General Bajwa, he's about to retire in November, so he can do this great deed of bringing back Dr. Afia Siddiqui before his retirement. And another reason why these 10 days are very important are because of the political scenario that is running in Pakistan. Prime Minister Imran Khan, who was displaced from his office back in April by an international conspiracy, local plus international conspiracy. So he has announced he has been doing welfare work for the flood victims, plus he has been running his campaign towards restoration of his government. And now he's pretty much done with his campaigning. He has said that he will give a call any day to the people of Pakistan to make a long march towards Islamabad, just like it was done on 25th of May this year. But it was a quite different situation at that time, because Punjab was at that time under the Nawaz Sharif rule, and they did not let people reach Islamabad. This time it's different. Punjab, alhamdulillah, it's under the PTI rule, and definitely people from all over from KPK and Punjab will reach Islamabad. So what we are requesting is that we need to write to Prime Minister Imran Khan and say that this long march, Dr. Afia Siddiqui should be made the agenda of this long march, not just the agenda, but the number one agenda. Because you see, since Dr. Afia was not retrieved from her imprisonment, the same kind of trouble is coming to the PTI leadership as well. So PTI leadership should connect the dots and take heed that if we do not rescue Dr. Afia Siddiqui, we will suffer, we could suffer, we are suffering some of the consequences, or perhaps, God forbid, all of the consequences that Dr. Afia Siddiqui has been suffering since the last 19 years. So because of these three time marks, Dr. Afia Siddiqui's date of 23rd September, the attention of the world towards Pakistan, and because of the floods, and Prime Minister Imran Khan's long march that may be announced anytime. These 10 days are very, very important, and sometimes 10 days of any part of the year are not like the other days of the year. For example, the last 10 nights of Ramadan are not like any other nights of the year, or even Ramadan. And the first 10 days of Dhul Hajj are not like any other days of the year. So similarly, because of the current situation, these 10 days, starting from today up till 23rd of September, are very, very important, and we are going to shape history, inshallah, and we want you to be part of shaping this history. Play your role in the freedom struggle for Dr. Afia Siddiqui. Please see the notes that we are going to share, the addresses, the contacts we are going to share in a while, and make your effort. Write to the White House, write to the leadership of Pakistan, and make a call to the GHU and demand the freedom of Dr. Afia Siddiqui. Assalamu alaikum.